Tiruchitrambalam. Sri LalithaSahasranama Stothram Part 9, comprising the chapter Yogini Nyasa, from verses 98 to 109 until the 532nd Namavali of Devi Lalitambikai. I thank Lord Ganapati to let me travel my journey from November 2023 until date, where every month we are seeing one chapter of Sri Lalitambikai, and this month I am completing happily understanding until the 500th Namavali, to be precise until the 532, half the way in the 1000 Namavali, Sahasranama. I seek His blessings to let me continue this journey to understand all the Sahasranama meaning of Lalitambikai. Yogini Nyasam is a beautiful chapter which describes the different phases of Devi. In the previous chapter, we have seen that Devi is Sahasrakshi and Sahasravadana. Devi is having 1000 eyes with 1000 faces. If not, we know all these 1000 faces. Let us understand the first 7 faces as instructed by Lord Hayagriva. And the Varnam, different shades of Devi, and what is Devi likes to eat, we prepare and give to her with our purest love. Yogini Nyasam. Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya Rakta Varna Trilochana. Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya. Devi is seated in the Vishuddhi Chakra Rakta Varna, in the color of red, like Patali flower, and Trilochana with 3 eyes. Thus seated, what does she have? Katvankadi Praharana, all the clubbed kind of weapons. Katvankadi Praharana, Vadanaiga Samanvita. Thus Devi is with single face and 3 eyes, holding all the club kind of weapons, seated in the Vishuddhi Chakra Nilayam, in the Rakta Varna, rosy splendor. This is explained in Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya, Rakta Varna, Trilochana, Katvankadi Praharana, Vadanaiga Samanvita, single face. Payasana Priya Tvaksta Pasuloga Bayangari. Payasana Priya, Devi likes to eat milk food offered with milk. Payasana Priya Tvaksta, she presides over all the sensations of living beings. Pasuloga Bayangari, and removes all the ignorance of the people. Now I said Devi presides over all sensations. When we feel Devi, Pasuloga Bayangari, those all of the living beings gets removed of all the ignorance by Devi. Amrudadi Mahashakti Samruda Daginishwari. Amrudadi Mahashakti, Devi is seated, surrounded by 16 Shaktis, started from Amruta. She is seated as the Dagini Rupam, the divine ruler. Amrudadi Mahasakti Shamruda Daginishwari. Thus, Devi is seated in the Dagini Rupam, Swarupam, surrounded by 16 Shaktis leading from Amruta. Devi Amruta. Anahadabja Nilaya Shyama Vadanatwaya. She is seen in the Rakini Rupam in the Anahadabja Chakra. And Shyama, beautiful dark complexioned, Vadanatwaya. Now she is having 2 faces. Anahadabja Nilaya Shyama Vadanatwaya. The beautiful dark complexioned Devi Rakini is seated in the Anahadabja Nilayam with 2 faces. Tamstrojvala Akshamala Didara Rudira Ramstita. Tamstrojvala, she is present with shining face. Akshamala Didara, with rosy splendor. Rudira Samstita, she presides over the blood in all the living beings. Previously we saw the sensation, now she presides over the blood. Rudira Samstita. presides over blood in all the living beings. Kala Vyatradi Sat Yoga Vrida Snigdhaudana Priya. Devi is surrounded by 11 Shaktis started with Kala Ratri. Snigdhaudana Priya, and she likes to eat the rice mixed with ghee. Ghee rice. Snigdhaudana Priya. Mahavirendra Varada Raginyamba Swarupini. This two-faced Ragini Devi, which we saw seated in Anahatabja Nilayam with shining face and with rosy splendor, and who presides over blood, who is surrounded by Kala Ratri and 11 other Shaktis, gives the boon to all the Mahavirendra Varada. Whomever might be very powerful, yet to all of them, Devi gives all the boons. Mahavirendra Varada Raginyamba Swarupini. This is the beauty of the Ragini Rupam Devi. Manipurabja Nilaya Vadanatraya Samyuta. Devi is present, lives in the Manipurabja Chakram with 3 faces. Vadanatraya, Traya, 3 faces. Vajradi Gayudo Veda Damaryadi Piravrata. Thus, seated in the Manipurabja Nilayam with 3 faces, Devi holds all weapons, which is thunderbolt, mighty thunderbolt, ever strong, powerful, nobody can lift. Such is the weight and heaviness of all these thunderbolt. You can't even touch the thunderbolt, you can't even lift. That is the power of all the weapons which Devi is holding in the Manipurabja Nilayam. And in this Manipurabja Nilayam, Devi is seen as Lakini Rupa. Damaryadi Piravrata. In the Manipurabja Nilayam, Devi is surrounded by 10 Shaktis leading with Dhamari. Raktavarna Mamsa Nishta Kudana Prida Manasa. Raktavarna, rosy splendor. Mamsa Nishta, she presides over flesh in all the living beings. Kudana Prida Manasa. Devi likes to eat rice mixed with jaggery. Jaggery cooked rice. Rice cooked with jaggery. Kudana Prida Manasa. Samasta Bhakta Sugada Laginyamba Swarupini. Thus, Devi who is seated in the Manipurabja Nilayam with 3 faces in Raktavarnam, presiding over the flesh, is blessing everyone in the form of Lakini Rupa. Swadhishtana Bhujagada Chadurvaktra Manohara. In the Swadhishtana Bhujagada Chakram, Devi is seen as Kagini Rupam with 4 faces. Chadurvaktra Manohara. 4 faces, and it's so manoharam, beautiful to look this Kagini Rupa Devi seated with 4 faces. And seated with 4 faces, what does Devi do? Sulatyayuda Sampanna Pidavarna Tigarvida. Sulatyayuda Sampanna. Devi holds the Sulam, Trishulam weapon in this Kagini Rupa. Sulatyayuda Sampanna, Pida Varna. Devi is wearing yellow colored sari, attire, Tigarvida, and she looks so dignified. Medo Nishta, Madhuprida, Pandinyadi Samanvita. Medo Nishta. Devi presides over all the fatty substances of the living beings. That is meant by Medo Nishta. Madhuprida. Devi likes food offered with honey. Honey Priya. Pandinyadi Samanvita. Devi is also surrounded by 5 Shaktis in this Kagini Rupam, started with Pandini Devi. So in this Chadurvaktra Pedam, Chakram, Devi is seen with 4 faces, holding the Trishula weapon, wearing yellow color Pitavarna sari and looking dignified, very respectful. And here Devi presides over the fatty substances. Meto Nishta. Madhuprida. She likes honey food. In this chakram, she is eating all the food flavored with honey. Pandinyadi Samanvita. And surrounded by 5 Shaktis leading with Pandini Devi. Tatyana Sakta Hridaya Kagini Rupa Tarini. Not only honey, in this chakram she is eating all the curd flavored, Tair, curd flavored. Tatyana Sakta Hridaya. She likes to eat rice mixed with curd. Tatyana Sakta Hridaya Kagini Rupa Tarini. Thus she prevails as the Kagini Rupa. How beautiful she looks in every chakra. We have seen until the 4 faces, isn't it? I feel very much of love and fond of mother because we are seeing the beauty and majestic and all the goodness of our mother. Triloka Sundari, Uma Parameshwari, Devi Parvati, Meenakshi. If we are going to the next verse, Moola Dharam Bujaruda Panchavatrasti Samstita. Moola Dharam Bujaruda. In the Moola Dharam Bujaruda chakra, Devi is seen seated on 4-petaled lotus. We know Devi has Sahasrastalam, 1000-petal lotus as her seat, chakra. Here in the Moola Dharam Bujaruda, we see Devi is seated on 4-petaled lotus. Panchavatrasti Samstita, with 5 faces and presiding over the bones, samstita, of the living beings. Angushadi Praharana, she holds all the Angusham kind of weapons. Varadadi Nishevita, surrounded by 3 Shaktis led by Varadi. Thus, in this Moola Dharam Bujaruda, seated on the 4-petaled lotus, Panchavatrasti Samstita, with 5 faces, samstita, presiding over the bones, Devi is holding Ankushadi Praharana, all the Ankusham kind of weapons. Varadadi Nishevita, surrounded by 3 Shaktis led by Varadi Devi. Mudgaudana Sakdasikta Saginyamba Swarubini. Devi likes to eat all the boiled pulses and cereals. You give to her with your love, she will enjoy and eat all the boiled pulses and cereals. Mudgaudana Sakdasitta. Thus she is the form of the Saginyamba Swarubini, in the Rupam of Sagini, Saginyamba. Anya Chakrabja Nilaya. Now Devi is seen seated on 2-petaled lotus. Shukla Varna Shadanana, in the white complexion, Shadanana, with 6 faces. Anya Chakrabja Nilaya, Shukla Varna Shadanana. Seated on 2-petal lotus, Devi is seen in white complexion with 6 faces. Majja Samstha Hamsavati. Devi presides over all marrow bones of the living beings. Mukhya Shakti Samanvita, surrounded by all the important Mukhya Shaktis surrounding her. Haritra Naigarasiga Hagini Rupa Tarini. Thus, in this Angya Chakrabja Nilaya, Devi is seen as the Hagini Rupam, enjoying Haritra Naiga Rasiga, saffron flavored rice. So in this Anya Chakrabja Nilaya, seated upon 2-petaled lotus, Devi is seen with white complexion, Chukla Varna, with 6 faces, Shadanana. She presides over the marrow bones, Majja Samstha Hamsavadi, Mukhya Shakti Samanvita, surrounded by all the Mukhya Shaktis surrounding her, and enjoying Haritra Naiga Rasiga, all the saffron flavored rice. Haritra Naigaru Rasika, Rasika, Hagini Rupa Tarini. Thus Devi is in the Hagini Rupa. Sahasratala Batmasta, not only these 4 and 2-petal lotus, Devi has all the Sahasrastalam, 1000-petaled lotus. Sahasratala Batmasta, Sarvavarnova Shobhini, not only Tigarvida, yellow, not only Chuklavarna, white. Devi is Sarvavarnova Shobhini. You name the color, Devi is seen in that Varna. Sarva Yudadara, not only the Angusham, not only the Katvangadi, not only the Trishula. Sarva Yudadara, all the weapons is being possessed by her. Sarva Yudadara. Sukla Samstita, she presides over the fluid inside our body. Sarvato Mukhi, with round face, with eyes which can see all throughout her. This round face I consider as the seventh face. Sarvato Mukhi, round face, and the eyes which can see around her. Beautiful. Sahasrastala Batmasta, Sarvavarnova Shobhini, Sarva Yudadara, Sukla Samstita, Sarvato Mukhi. Yogini Nyasam, Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya, Raktavarna Trilochana, Katvangadi Praharana, Vadanaiga Samanvita, Payasana Priya Tvaksta, Pasuloga Bayangari, Amrudadi Mahashakti, Samruda Daginishwari, Anahadabja Nilaya, Shyama Ba Vadanatvaya, Tamstrojvala, Akshamala, Rudira Samstita, Kalaryatradi, Sat Yoga Vrida, Snigdhaudana Priya, Mahavirendra Varada, Raginyamba Swarupini, Manipuraja Nilaya, Vadanatraya Samyuta, Vajradikayudo Veda, Damaryadi Piravruta, Raktavarna Mamsanishta Kudana Prida Manasa, Samasta Bhakta Sugada Laginyamba Swarupini, Swadhishtana Bhujagada Chadur Vaktra Manohara, Sulatyayuda Sampanna Pida Varna Tigarvida, Medo Nishta Madhuprida Pandinyadi Samanvita, Harit Tatyana Saddhridaya Kagini Ruba Tarini, Mula Dara Bhujaruda Panchavaktrasti Samstita, bones, resides over bones. Angushadi Praharana, Varadadi Nishevita, Mudgaudana Sakta Sitta Saginyamba Swarupini, Anya Chakrabja Nilaya, Shukla Varna Shadanana, Majja Samstha Hamsavadi, Mukhya Shakti Samanvita, Haritra Naiharasiha, Hagini Rupa Tarini, Sahasratala Batmasta, Sarva Varnova Shobhini, Sarva Yudadara, Sukla Samstita, Sarva Tomukhi. Tiruchitrambalam.